Morning, Well, Hippy Trev here. Oh, beautiful day up here in paradise. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio, morning, Well, Hippy Trev here. Another beautiful day in paradise, and the X-Trails saga continues. Who would have thought we're up to like, what, part 6, part 7 of this fucking drama with the oil leak. It's supposed to be a straightforward fix and find, and here we are now on to part 7 I think we are. This is like, oh my god, and we are like a dog on a bone. So I know everyone's missing Lainie. She did show up yesterday afternoon and we got in, done a couple of things. Sorry, I'm out of breath this morning. And then the rain came and we just got completely washed out yesterday afternoon, so we didn't get any more film. So also, really, I just don't understand people. Thanks for all the comments yesterday about arseholing that guy that was saying pretty sexist and nasty things towards Lainie and how I won't tolerate it on my channel. I then had a couple of people come on yesterday telling me off for fucking swearing. They're like, do you have to use this sort of language, and can you stop using that sort of language? And my first response, as always, is if you don't like, don't watch. And then he kept going on and on. I'm just like, no, fuck off, mate, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he kept going on, like, we got down to like 10 comments. I don't even know why I bothered responding to this clown, but I did. Can't help myself, I guess, you know, bit of a red rag to a bull. And I said, look, mate, you're just one comment away from being, you know, blocked and thrown out of here. And he's like, well, do your worst. And well, fuck off. So I blocked him, he's gone. Then later on last night, someone got on there and said, you know, do you mind not swearing? Well, fuck you. If you don't like me fucking swearing, then don't fucking watch me channel. It's pretty fucking simple, isn't it? Don't watch me. Block me channel. That way you don't get notifications I've put video up. I won't show up on your bloody YouTube fucking feed. So if you don't like me fucking swearing, don't fucking watch. Fuck off. So there we go. Rightio. Now, today, Rightio, a couple of people, there were quite a few actually, there's quite a few left comments saying about, you know, put some cardboard and some paper in, so that's exactly what we did. Up in there, I'm going to get the light out. So up in here, fucking GoPro. So what we did is up in here is some yellow paper. So we put the yellow paper up there, you can't really see it that well, so we put the yellow paper up there directly over where the exhaust pipe drip is, or what we thought was. Went for a drive, we stopped out the front of Harry's, looked under there, no oil, no drip, maybe not even a whiff of smoke. Got out to the mines, turned off, and there was a little bit of smoke, but no oil, no drip. And we got all the way out of town and got out there, and there was definitely smoke on the exhaust and no drip. So there's no drip on the top of the paper, and there's no drip underneath the paper. So sometimes simple things is best. Now, you probably can't see, but I don't know how I'm going to do this either later. So down in there is the oil on the exhaust. Someone said about 3 or 4 episodes ago, is that old oil residue just burning off the exhaust? I mean, sometimes the simplest things are always the easiest, aren't they? As we cannot find a fucking oil leak. My plan is today, I'm going to get in there, if I can, with these steel wire brushes. I don't know how I'm going to do it, there's no room to move there. I'm going to pull that paper out. It's proven there's no oil dripping. Even when driving, there's no oil on the top or the bottom of the paper, so nothing's been splashed up, nothing's dripping down from above. So I'm going to get in there best I can, and I'm going to try and scrub all that old oil off the exhaust pipe. I mean, could have been that fucking simple all along. That was just old oil. Someone said about the heat shield and oil down there. No, we blew all that out and washed it all out there, so there's no oil and stuff gathering inside the heat shield. We did look into that 2 videos ago. Nothing there. So, could it really be that fucking simple? So, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to try and scrub it clean as best I can. I'm not even going to film it, I'll just show you the end result, because there's going to be a lot of me cursing and fucking swearing and carrying on about how there's no room in there, and I'm going to be carrying on like a pork chop, that I do. And like I said, if you don't like me fucking swearing, don't watch me fucking videos, mate, just fuck off. No point getting on there and pleading all this bullshit and saying please do not swear. Fuck you, I do what I fucking do, so fuck off. Go troll someone else's channel, you clowns. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to film this, because I guarantee there's going to be plenty of cursing and fucking swearing trying to get a bloody wire brush into there and try and clean that exhaust pipe. And what I might do is just get in there. Lainie bought some degreaser, so I might get in there, get in there and spray it all down with degreaser. Maybe I can just wash it all off. So, righto, well, I'll get back to you later when I've got a some sort of, hopefully, result. So, righto, get back to you later. Righto, well, I've got in there and cleaned it up as best I can. So I'm about to throw the wheel on. I'll show you in a sec. And big shout out to Nathan. Thanks for all the comments you leave, mate. Really appreciate it. So anyway, I'll see if we can give you a quick look in there. It's pretty hard to show you. You have to excuse all the camera noises. I'm using a squawk box. It's a little bit unreliable. So every time I move the camera, I'm using up noises. So I cleaned up everything in there, cleaned up, put a whole heap of degrees in there, washed it all down. So that's as clean as I can get it. So now, if I go for a drive, it better not fucking smoke. As I always say to Lainie, always wishful fucking thinking. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna throw the wheel on. I'm not gonna video me throwing the wheel on. We're going for a drive, so I'm going to throw the wheel on. I'm going to go for a drive, quickly come back. With the wheel on, I just put on full right lock, get in there with the light and see if there's any smoke coming off the exhaust or any fresh oil on there. So fingers crossed, world. Maybe it was just residue, excuse me. Fingers crossed, world. Maybe it was just residue smoke the whole time. God, we can only fucking hope. But I did see a drip on there. When I got under there a couple of days ago and we drove it, I did see a drip land on the exhaust and spread out and smoke off. So, as Lainie says, wishful fucking thinking. So, righto, Wells, I'll get back to you when I get back, and I'll give you the outcome of what. And now, Wells, I'm going to go for a test drive. So, when I get back, I'll give you the outcome, and hopefully, wishful thinking pays off. So, righto, Wells, catch you later. Bye. Righto, Wells, I'm back. Okay, so I took it for a good long run out of town, probably about a 3-4k round trip, long enough to know. Pull up, get under there, didn't see any smoke or anything. As soon as I turned the motor off, took about 2 or 3 minutes. No, sorry, took about probably, I don't know, 40, 50 seconds. And then all of a sudden, smoke just started lifting out. There was no drips on the exhaust pipe. Where I cleaned that exhaust pipe, 100% clean. And it's only after I turned the motor off does the smoke start lifting off the exhaust or wherever that smoke's coming from. So it's still smoking, but there's no drips on the exhaust. I'm just seeing, make sure Lainie doesn't pull and drive. She's on the way back from Bundy right now. So, pulled up, stopped with the motor running, nothing. You could smell it. You could definitely smell the burnt oil. Turned the motor off, and about 30 or 40 seconds later, all the smoke just started coming off wherever it's coming from. It almost doesn't even look like it's coming off the exhaust, or maybe I have to get in there and clean more oil off the exhaust. Maybe there's more residue on there that's burning off. I mean, in one way it's good news. Where we thought all the oil was dripping, it's clean. I won't actually know until I get back in there and get the wheel off completely. I'm going to have a couple of fucking agony. Been crawling around this car for over a week now, and well, since last Thursday actually, since we got it registered and didn't make it home, came home on a tilt tray. I'm in absolute fucking agony. I might have to take something. Thank you, Nikki. So I'm gonna wait till Lainie gets back. We're gonna go for another drive when she gets back, get back under there. Obviously we're gonna have to pull the fucking wheel off again. Maybe I'll get under there with more degreaser, maybe get under there with more scrub buds and just, not scrub buds so much, the little wire brushes. Get under there and scrub and clean and scrub and get every bit of grime and dirt off that exhaust pipe. Yeah, I'm walking around, I've got to keep walking. If I just stand still, my back just fucking shits itself. Maybe get under there and get every ounce of dirt and grime off that exhaust to eliminate, I can't even speak. Excuse me, I'm being a dick. Eliminate all residue off that exhaust from absolutely everywhere. I mean, when that oil cooler let go, the trans cooler, it must have just sprayed all everywhere. So maybe it is just, at the end of the day, maybe it's just lots of leftover oil residue for when the trans cooler crapped itself. So anyway, world, I will get back to you later. I'll wait till Lainie rolls in the door. Sorry, I'll wait till Lainie rolls in. She shouldn't be far away, probably about an hour, coming out of Bundy, depending on roadworks. And then we'll go out and we'll start test driving again, get home, rip that wheel off, and then maybe get in there and just scrub the shit out of the fucking thing. So, righto, world. I'm a very sore and fucking in agony hippie. I will catch you later. Bye. Righto, world. Lainie's back. Hi. Righto, world. So I've had the wheel off yet again. I've scrubbed all this up around here as well, scrubbed all that, scrubbed in there, give another coat of fucking degreaser in there, scrubbed the exhaust pipe all the way down in there. I'm not going to put a lot on, you can't see. Just scrubbed everything down, hit it with a big massive amount of degreaser, cleaned everything up as much as I can, scrubbed all these things that were bloody covered in dirt and shit and left over oil. Cleaned the exhaust pipe back as far as I can back into there. So, cleaned right down into there. I don't know how well you can see, I'm not putting the light in. So it's all clean. I even the heat shield underneath, a few people said oil on the heat shield. You know what, we sort of blew it out there, but I got in there with a can of degreaser with a straw on it, and I just drowned that thing with degreaser with the straw poking up in there in the 2 holes. Sort of black oily sort of stuff come out, so I just sprayed it until basically clear degreaser came out. So basically, just gonna let it dry off. Then we throw the fucking wheel on, go for a fucking drive, and hoping no smoke. Righto, well, let's get back to you later. Righto, we just come back from a drive. Lainie's just had a look under there and I've had a look. So it looks like there's smoke coming from underneath and out of the heat shield. There's no oil on top, none. I'll see if I can get in there and show you. Probably. Just fucked up the audio. So I don't know if she's still smoking in there. But basically, I'll come around this side. No, you can't see anything from this side.
It's only very, very lightly smoking now.
So I can't get the camera to tilt back far enough. So it does look like
comes from here.
It's coming from inside the bloody heat shield. So a couple of guys have said that, and I said, no, we blew all that. Well, I got in there today and degreased it, and stuff was coming out. So whatever's in there, it's burning it off.
That's gone now.
It's gone now,
yeah,
because it's cooled down.
Yeah.
I think I'll get in there with more degreaser and more bloody, when she cools down, I'll hit it with more degreaser, more spray, more bloody brake cleaner, blow it out the air compressor, and I think basically at the end of the day, you just drive it out.
Yeah.
There was no leak on top of the exhaust pipe. There's nothing, the top of the exhaust pipe's completely dry.
And we cleared the check engine code because I got a scan tool today from Total Tools, or Tool Pro, I think it was. Total Tools, and we cleared the
check engine light.
Check engine light, and the code was for the coolant temperature sensor.
So we were right.
Yeah.
So everyone said pull the thermostat out. Sorry guys, you were wrong.
We've fixed it now. That light is off.
Lainie fixed it. I didn't know how to use the damn tool. See?
It goes beep, you read.
Rightio, well, so at this stage we've been chasing our tail looking for an oil leak that never existed. I mean, how stupid do you think I feel right now? Pretty fucking stupid.
We did say the last couple of days though, heat shield.
Yeah, we were looking into that, and I blew out the air compressor, but since I got in there with the degreaser and done all that, and cleaned the top of the exhaust pipe off, and then there was just like the proof, it was literally coming out the bottom of the 2 little holes on the heat shield, and it was coming out the back of the heat shield up the back. So my next plan is let the car cool down, get in there, and just flush until nothing but fucking clear fluid comes out. And then I think it's just a case of just drive it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll clear itself.
And then we get to make another mess when we do the aircon clutch.
Fucking entrails never entrails, does it? It's, you know, yeah, so that's the compressor clutch. Lainie found one online. How much?
It's under $200, and that includes the shipping, but it is at Harvey Bay if we wanted to do a bike ride out there and get it.
Oh, well,
but it is free shipping if we don't.
All right. Oh, well, there you go. So sort of, we're going to wait a little bit, but yeah, basically the aircon clutch, I think we can get into that soon, and we also want to look at the side steps.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got these side steps to put on. It's not very clear on how to mount them, and we're also missing one bolt. So we'll have to get one bolt made up. So these are the bolts here. We've only got 3, and they're curved like that, and we don't even have any nuts, so you probably have to head down to the bloody engineering.
So which one do I need to get made up? I've got to hang on.
Well, I reckon we put one step on first and use whatever.
Yeah.
And then we know how to mount it. Then we just go and have another bolt. And like I said, I could probably bend up a U-bolt.
A U-bolt, yeah.
I might have a U-bolt and a bunch of stuff there I can bend up.
I think a U-bolt, because the thread on that one's bigger, so if we had a U-bolt, we could just kind of out that way.
And then just you put a washer up the top here, or even just put a nut up there, and lock it off up there, and then put a tack weld on it just to hold it in place.
Yeah.
Rightio, Wells. I think we're done on the X-Trail on the mysterious fucking oil leak that wasn't an oil leak at all. Chasing me tail for a fucking week. Chasing an oil leak that just did not exist. Holy fuck. But I tell you what, she's got a clean exhaust. The exhaust pipe looks fucking brand new. I've scrubbed that fucker clean as clean. So yeah.
Everything in there's clean.
Yeah, that engine hasn't been that clean since the day it was brought out of the factory. So anyway, Wells, all right, so I think that's really where it's at. Like I said, I'm going to get under there and we're just going to spray and bath in that motherfucker, blow it out there, even stick the garden hose in there and flush it all the way out with the degreaser in there.
Cup of tea first?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yes.
Fuck yeah. And like I said, those people that don't like my swearing, mate, I don't make you guys watch my fucking videos. You're the ones that click on and watching. So if you don't like swearing and you sit there and watch me swearing and you keep watching, then you're the fucking idiot. So anyway, Wells, we're going to call it done on this one. There will be reports later on as we go on, but right now I'd say we've got it sorted. It's just leftover residue from probably when the transcooler shit itself and it's just all dropped into the heat shield. So the guys that said that and I said you were wrong or said no, it's not that, I think you guys were right. So, yeah, proven wrong yet again. And I love being proven wrong, actually. So, anyway, Wells, say bye.
Bye.
Righto, Wells, stay safe. Keep your knees in the breeze. And we will definitely fucking entrails you later. Bye.